Hello, world. Welcome to our Charlotte Tilbury YouTube Live. Don't you just love that exaggerized volume mascara commercial? We're going to be going over this in a little bit, but I have it on one side. You can kind of see I have sort of half my face done, and we're going to work together to complete this other half. But I'm so excited to have you all here. Happy Friday. The weekend has arrived, which everybody loves. I'm super excited to be hosting this YouTube Live today because it's all about Charlotte Tilbury holiday. I know it's only September 27th, but it's never too soon to shop for yourself, for people you love, for your babysitter, for your sisters, your mom, your brothers, whoever loves Charlotte Tilbury skincare, makeup, and fragrance. So we have some amazing products that we're going to be showcasing today, including some of her holiday sets and her brand new Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love Palette. We love her. We had a Beautyverse palette in the past, but this is a brand new one with brand new colors, so we're super excited to showcase that. I see some of you already know the drill. Let me know in the chat where you're joining from. I am filming from sunny Southern California here in San Diego. And let's see, we have some friends in the Netherlands. I saw someone from Ireland, from Florida. Ooh, Florida, stay safe out there. There is a hurricane. I saw Disney World is in shambles. Let's see. Yes, we made it another week. What blessings we have to just wake up to another day. We love that. Let's see. Yes, there's a ton of standalone Charlotte Tilbury shops, especially in London. Like there's Covent Garden is a really good one, but they're pretty much all over. We have two now in the U.S. We have one in Los Angeles, and then we have one in Miami as well. Hello in New York and in the UK, Arizona, London, amazing, Portugal, awesome. So, in Ireland, amazing. Hello. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. A few housekeeping tips, rules, whatever you want to call them. We don't like rules, but this class is all for you. So I have an amazing partner in the chat. You'll see her. Her name is Devin, but you'll see her as Charlotte Tilbury, I think, in there. And she's gonna help answer questions that maybe I miss. I'll answer questions live if I can. She's also going to be putting links to the products that I'm using. There she is. So let's say you're loving the Beautyverse palette. She'll pop in the link, click it. It'll open up another window to Charlotte Tilbury's website, and you can shop live. Hi, Jessica. So make sure that you are adding these products to your basket right away because they certainly do sell out. And obviously this collection just launched, so holiday is a hot commodity. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I have half of my face done right now, and we're going to create this really gorgeous sort of holiday smoky eye. Charlotte loves pink. I mean, Pillow Talk pink is really just like the DNA of our brand. And this palette is called the Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love Palette. So first things first, something that I don't often do on these YouTube lives is I don't do my eyebrows live, but I want you guys to take a look at the difference between sort of like a complete filled in eyebrow, which doesn't even look filled in. Like it just looks pretty natural. And I'm going to show you the product I use versus this like snaggly natural eyebrow. I will say that I'm already wearing a little bit of foundation. I'm using our Beautiful Skin foundation. Of course, I prepped my skin with Charlotte's Magic Cream as well as her Magic Serum. So skin's already good to go. I've got a little bit of our Beautiful Skin Sun Kiss Glow Bronzer as well. So we just need to add all the color on top. Okay, so brows. You know, if they say eyes are the windows to the soul, then I would say brows are the curtains. Mind the curtains, you know what I mean? So my favorite brow product to use from Charlotte is her Brow Cheat. This is two-sided. So one side you have a spoolie, and one side you have a very tiny, tiny little angled pencil tip. And what I love about the Brow Cheat is if you're guilty like me and you over tweeze your eyebrows in the 90s or just at any time, you can fake the funk and create little hair strokes using this little tiny pencil. So I have noticed online, and listen, this is not me dragging anybody, but there's a lot of brow blindness going around, and I am guilty of it too at one point in my life, where sometimes we over tweeze the center of our brows, and it's like our brows start over here. Sometimes we have super hook brows, but I'm going to show you the tricks that Charlotte taught me to create like the perfect brow for your face shape and everything. So we like to call this sort of the golden triangle. This is the golden rule for eyebrows. The very beginning of your brow, if you guys have like a pencil at home, a chopstick, whatever it might be, the beginning of your brow starts at the widest part of your nose. So if I were to go straight up, this is where your brow should start. So I'm going to use this pencil as a guide. Mine's pretty good, but I over tweezed a little bit in my time, so I'm going to have to like draw some hairs there. Then the arch of your brow should go at the tip of your nose through your iris or your pupil, and that's where your arch should be. So my arch is pretty good, and that's where that's going to go. And then the end of your brow should match up with the end of the tip of your nose and the end of your eye, and that's where that should go. So boom, just like that. So far, my brow shape is pretty good. However, I'm going to go in and fill her in with the brow cheat. I'm using natural brown. I kind of have reddish hair, so like Charlotte likes to use soft brown, but I've got dark roots, so that's why I like to do natural brown. But these come in shades like taupe for blonde. They have light blonde, I think, as well. If you have black hair, they have dark brown and also like a black brown, I believe. So I'm going to go in first with the brow cheat, and I'm going to do little tiny hair flicks. And don't worry if they look dark, because in a moment, I'm going to go in with the spoolie side, and I'm just filling in a little bit of the sparseness here, giving it a little bit of fill at the top. In a moment, I'm going to go in with the spoolie, and I'm going to drag it through to kind of soften up those harsh lines that I created. So Charlotte likes to give a little bit of length to the end, because so look, see how dark it looks? Now I'm going to go to the spoolie. Charlotte likes to give a little bit of length to the brow, because a lot of times we'll do a feline flick, so that elongates the end of our eye. So we should be elongating the length of our brow as well to match the length of our feline flick or our cat eye. Do you guys see just like what a miracle? Brows truly, like, they make such a difference. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh yeah, the new palette is stunning. Cosmic Rock, yes. The pop shades are great. Oh, thank you, Carol. Okay, so now that I have my brow filled in, I'm going to set it and forget it with Charlotte's waterproof brow fix. So if you have any straggly brows that maybe they go downwards, maybe they're a little unruly, maybe they're curly, the brow fix is nice because it's going to comb them wherever you put them, like so, and it's going to stay there for the rest of the day. So we love that. We like that it's not affecting and erasing any of the pencil that we just filled in. All right, so brow cheat, brow fix, that's my eyebrow. So now let's go ahead and jump into eyes. So the very first thing and the very first holiday set that I want to show you that I'm going to use a product from is Charlotte's Pillow Talk Icons on the Go kit. So it comes with a full-size Eyes to Mesmerize and Pillow Talk, which I'm about to use first. It comes with a little mini Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand highlighter, which you'll see right here. It comes with a little mini Pillow Talk lip cheat and a mini Pillow Talk lipstick, which I'm going to do towards the end. So first things up, let's go ahead and pull out the Pillow Talk Eyes to Mesmerize. Obviously, I love this one. And I'm just going to go in with my finger. So a lot of people always ask, like, oh, does Charlotte sell any eyeshadow bases? And to be honest, her eyeshadows have a built-in primer. So we don't typically use eyeshadow bases. But I always like to use the Eyes to Mesmerize either on top or underneath eyeshadows, because I find that because it's creamy, it holds the pigments a little bit more and it makes the eyeshadows pop. So start with just a little application of that. I put it all over my eye, up into my crease. Try not to put it all the way up to the eyebrows, but if it gets up there, like, you know, it's fine. Okay, so now we're going to show the brand new Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love Palette. Comes with 9 gorgeous shades. You can use these wet, you can use these dry. We have a mix of like matte shades, frosty shades, glittery shades. Let's take a look at them right now. So this is the lineup. You can see the pigment. Oop, let's show that a little bit more. You can see that the pigment is super rich. I actually used a little bit of setting spray on my hand first because like I said, you could use them wet or dry. And if they're wet, they're super pigmented. But have a look, like this is the bottom row. Gorgeous. The middle row. And then that top row. I know when you look at the top here, you're like, oh, those colors kind of look pretty similar. But on, they look totally different. Okay. So let's jump right in. Yes, Sarah, you're going to love it. Truly. I mean, to be honest, like these shades just look so stunning on all different skin tones. If you're super fair, like I'm kind of medium, or if you're even deep complexion, like they're stunning. The glitter really pops, as you can see here. It'll take your look from day to disco. Enough talking. Let's do it. Okay, so as always, I'm using only 2 brushes for my entire eye. Charlotte's blender brush, this one, and Charlotte's smudger brush. She literally uses 2 brushes for the whole eye and her finger. Don't be fooled by, you know, maybe artists you see out there that are using 27 different brushes. That's overkill. You just need 2 really good brushes. Charlotte's brushes are handmade, so they're fantastic. Okay, first color I'm going to use is this top one here. This is the top left corner. I'm just going to dip my blender shade, and this, I'm going to make this eye really simple to do. And I'm going to do it in sort of order of sort of light to dark. So this is going to be the lightest shade I use. And I'm going to go in my crease back and forth like a windshield wiper, or like make kind of a rainbow shape. And if you've watched my classes in the past, you know that the Charlotte sort of youth boosting eye shape is always lifted up and out, up and out. Think about you're like blowing a candle and it's just a whisper of color. So I'm going back and forth like a rainbow, but I'm also going up and out. It's okay if it goes past your eyebrow, like go into your hairline. Who cares, you know? All right, so I'm going to dust off my brush. That was the first round. It just gave a little bit of intensity. Then I'm going to go with the second darkest shade, which is this middle one. And I'm going to go, instead of the full way, I'm just going to go about halfway. And you'll notice that when I'm applying eyeshadow, I'm putting my chin up like so. Sometimes people are like, oh my God, let me put my shadow. It's so hard to do it that way. Put your chin up and look into the mirror. It's so much easier to apply eyeshadow with your eyes open. So again, I'm just going about halfway, and then I'm going up and over. You see how that's just dragging that color? I'm not going all the way up to my eyebrow, but I'm going sort of like upwards and outwards. Now I'm going to go in to the third darkest color. And this is kind of like a pretty cranberry shade. And you could really end it like this, but I'm going to add a little black to mine. So I'm just kind of doing this. So we did the full rainbow, we did a half rainbow, and now we're doing like a third of a rainbow. So this is just the outside corner. I'm also putting a little bit on the lid, and then I'm also bringing it a little bit out. So we've got a lot of color payoff right over here. Once we add the black, it's going to kind of soften up that pink if you don't want to have such a bright pink. So what you do to the top, you do to the bottom. Whoa, throwing my brushes. I'm going to go in with my smudger brush, and all the colors I used on the top, I'm going to use on the bottom in the same sort of order. So the first shade, the lightest one, that's going to go on the whole entire bottom. And earlier I said, when you're doing the top, you put your chin up. When you're doing the bottom of your eye, put your chin down. So I'm going in with my smudger brush, and I'm adding that one light shade on the entire bottom of my eye, like I did the entire top rainbow of the eye. See that? So now I'm going to go in with the second shade, and I did about half a rainbow here, right? So now we're going to do about halfway on the bottom. Halfway on the bottom. Just like that. And then we did a little bit of this dark sort of cranberry color on the top third. We're going to do this a little bit on the bottom third. Just like so. So now I'm going to add a little bit of eyeliner. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to do the eyeliner, and then I'm going to go in with the black shadow. It's just, you could do it however you want. That's how I like to do it. So I'm going to go in with Charlotte's Hollywood Exaggerize Liner Duo. You know, you've seen me use it a million times. I love it. It's got this really pretty waterproof black. That's stunning. Safe for the waterline of your eye. Safe for sensitive eyes. I'm a contact wearer. And on the other side, you have a really pretty shimmery champagne. And that you can put like in the corner of your eye, however you like it. So first things first, I'm going to line the bottom of my eye. Why not? Oh my gosh, I'm not going to do this in a mirror. So hopefully I don't poke my eye out. So I'm gonna just give myself a little bit of line, like so. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna just do, I always like to just do the top corner of my eye because I have a little bit of close set eyes. So I don't line my full top of my eye. I just kind of do the outside corner. And again, you can keep your eyes open. It's okay if you mess up here because you're gonna smudge it a little bit with the black eyeshadow. So I'm gonna give myself a little flick, like so. Use your finger if you need help, a little cotton bud if you need to, like, get the angle. My angles are really off right now, I could tell from the other eye. But it's okay. We're gonna give it a little more lift. A little takeoff. Let's clean up that edge. It's always great, like, when you're doing liner, it would be fantastic to have twins, but if they're sisters, that's fine. It does it. So you could tell that this one is like super soft and diffused. This one's a little bit more intense. So what I'm going to do now is get with my smudger brush, dip it in the black, and I'm just going to kind of rub along the edges here, diffusing that line to give it more of like that super sultry, blended, smoky look. Sometimes people get a little nervous about wearing black eyeliner, or maybe they think it looks too harsh or too intense. If you just smudge a black liner, look at how much more soft and diffused it looks, and more forgiving, great for all ages. If you have a little bit of like texture on your eye, maybe it's like a little bit crepey, this is a really good option when you can't get a perfectly straight flick, like so. See that? So we're getting the intensity. I'm going in with my smudger brush, and I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of a cut crease. Who am I, an influencer? I don't know. So just a little bit of depth here, and a little bit of the bottom. I'm going to put a little bit of the black as well, just along that eyeliner that I put. You guys try to do this with your mouth closed. It's really hard. I also put a little bit of eyeliner just in the inside corners, like a tiniest bit. Let's see if I could do it. I don't typically do this because, like I said, my eyes are a little close set, but I thought, why not? So just a little bit right there. So now the star of the show, these glitter ones, and you can use these wet or dry. I'm gonna go close. You just like to put it right on the lighter part of the lid. Do you see? It just gives it a really pretty pop. Gives it a little shimmer. If you wet it, it'll be so glittery and so sparkly. And just look at that. So really the only thing this eye is missing now, I mean, they're pretty close. Maybe I'll add a little bit more of this kind of cranberry. How are we liking this eye? Let me know. Hit me with some hearts. Okay, I'm gonna go in and add a little bit of some mascara. You guys saw the video. This mascara is like game changing. This is Charlotte's brand new Exaggerized Volume Mascara. Let's talk about why it's awesome first. This is a glass bottle. You don't get that often. You're probably like, why? Why is it glass? I'll tell you why. Because this preserves the product. So like, you know how you get a lot of mascaras, they dry out after like no time. I find that this is a wet mascara, and it has stayed wet. As long as I've had it, I'm like, oh, she's really juicy every time I open it. It's got this curved brush. So it's really nice if you have any type of lashes. If you have super short lashes, let me hit myself with a little lash curl. If you have super short lashes, if you have super long lashes, if you have curly lashes, sparse lashes, whatever it might be, you have no lashes, like this mascara will find the lashes for you. So I just hit it with a little bit of the Charlotte's lash curler, and I'm just kind of going zigzag and out. You'll see that this mascara gives you a double lash line effect. This gives you 9 times more volume. It is such a wet mascara, so really I find that one dip is sort of good enough. I'm sorry, are you guys seeing this? I like that you can use the sort of cupped, curved side to really hug your lashes. Like, you know how sometimes you can't get to that inside corner? You can with this brush. Or the outside corner, like this. Like, hello, look at that. And I like that this is buildable too. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is not waterproof, but it is fade resistant, flake resistant, smudge and humidity resistant. But when I try to take this off at night with my micellar water, it's not super easy. So if you have mascara or issues with mascara, like smudging on your face, or like you have oily and it just gets a little, this does not do that. Like, this stays on. Like, I saw a video of a girl swimming with it. It's not waterproof, like I said, but like, you gotta put a little effort in removing this. So I love that for daily use. If you're a crier, a watery eye, allergies, this is really the mascara for you, because your product is gonna stay on. And I say that because it's not the easiest to remove. So make sure you just, you know, use whatever makeup remover you're using and just kind of like let it saturate before you wipe. All right. I feel good about that eye. They're a little different, but close enough. It's fine. Wait, why does this eye look so much darker? It's fine. We're going to move on. All right. We've got a few minutes left. Let's finish off this look. Eyes are popping out. Yes. What is the difference? What am I feeling? I feel like this is darker. It's because it's fresh. It just happened. All right. Let's move on to lips. You guys know her. You love her. This is, again, part of the Pillow Talk Icons on the Go kit. Comes with a travel size Pillow Talk lip cheat and a travel size Pillow Talk lipstick. Let me tell you, you ever go to concerts? I've been going to a lot of concerts lately for some reason. Like, oh my gosh, I just saw the Beach Boys and Steven Sanchez. You guys know? Ugh, so dreamy. He's only 21, but it's fine. He's like a crooner, like Elvis Presley style. But they don't let you carry anything into these venues. You have to have a clear purse. They're like turning you away if you have a purse. So I like to carry these little minis, just like tuck it into my shirt, you know, my pocket, whatever it might be. So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. This is waterproof, long wearing. You could color your whole lip in if you wanted. But I'm going to just slightly overdraw my lip. Like so. And a little bit on the bottom. And you want the overdraw to be kind of in the center. So the middle here, and then the middle here. And then you can kind of taper it in on the edges. Yeah, so you can see the reason why Pillow Talk is such a hit is that it matches sort of your natural lip color. It's like your lips but perfected. So now I'm going to go in with the little travel size Pillow Talk. Look, she's a baby. Fits perfectly into my top. And I'm just going to apply this. This is a matte lipstick. And a lot of people shy away from mattes because they're like, ooh, it dries my lips out. Charlotte has skincare in every product she sells, I promise you. Not brushes, of course, and lash curlers and stuff like that. But her products are easy to use, easy to choose, and skincare infused. So truly, like, our powder has skincare in it. Our eyeshadows have skincare in it. Our lip liners have skincare in it. This lipstick has papaya and orchid extract. So it's super hydrating. Like, you could even tell. It's like matte, but it's not like tight and dry. So we love that. Cheeks. Okay. So this set, the Pillow Talk on Icons on the Go, comes with a little mini Pillow Talk Beauty Light one. I don't have a mini one handy, but I'm going to use the full-size one. And this is a great highlighter because, okay, first, let's learn how to use this. Number one, you twist it to unlock. Do you guys see? Twist it to unlock. Squeeze a little bit out and then lock it again. If you forget to lock it, you're going to have regrets because it's going to squeeze inside your cap. Let's put a little bit on the nose. Who are we? Boop and boop. All right, I've closed it, so I'm going to safely put my cap back on. Now, I'm going to go in with Charlotte's Magic Complexion Brush. You know her, you love her. And I'm just going to stipple this highlighter on the high plane of my cheek, like so. I got bit by something here. I don't know what it is. It has not gone away. Maybe it was a spider, which is not exciting to me. But it's been itchy. All right. So that's the highlight. Look at it. Look at that hair. Glowing and glowing. So Magic Complexion Brush, I'm going to also use her for my blush. And the blush is going to be Charlotte's Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wands in the shade Pillow Talk. So same thing, twist her to unlock, squeeze a little bit out, and lock it again. Charlotte calls this her one dot wonder. Oh, I didn't squeeze it enough. Here we go. One dot wonder, but like, let's make it like a 3 dot wonder. Okay. How are we liking this in the, you guys are so quiet in the chat today. Eyes are popping. Eye makeup is a hit. Thank you. And I'm just going to stipple this blush. This is different than like Pinkgasm. This one is a little bit more matte, but Charlotte Matte is still a glowing matte. Let's be honest. Like, you know, it's just not like, you know, metallic. It's not super, super glowing like her other ones. Carol, thank you. Oh, you're sweet. Suzanne. Thanks, Mimi. Okay. So now we have a little bit of blush. And the last thing is the last set. Are you guys ready? Dun, 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 dun. Always sells out first. The Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Kit comes with not one, but 2 travel size setting sprays. We love her. Listen, you guys want to see a miracle? You all know shadows do not stay on, right? I had already set this with a little setting spray because I didn't want to like wipe it on myself. Check it out. Nothing on my hand. Ready? Hello. Those eyeshadows are locked and loaded using the setting spray. Up to 16-hour wear. This guy's a miracle. So it comes with not one but 2. But again, I love a travel size. Like, are we in travel season? Is anybody traveling? Let me know where you're traveling to in the chat. Is that the Brazilian flag? I could be really wrong. Is that foolish of me to say? I don't know. I want to travel to wherever that flag is, though. I'm just like soaking in this. But I also like to have a little fan handy. Sold separately. You can get it on wherever you buy fans. But I like to sort of spray and then sort of set. Yeah, I mean, it's September. Are people traveling for holiday? I would really like to go to Scotland. I would also really like to go to the British Virgin Islands. Drench that setting spray, let me tell you, lock and loaded. A little trick. Oh, it is Brazil. Oh, thank God. I would like to go to Brazil too. So spray your makeup actually, like, so if you do your full skincare routine, spray your face, then let it dry for a second. Go in with your foundation, eyeshadow, blush, lips, all the thingies, and then spray one more time. And so this product actually primes and sets for up to 16 hours. I'm like, I've seen, there's an ad, I think if you go to charlottetilbury.com, you'll see a girl coming out of the ocean, like where I think they're like in the Amalfi Coast, I don't know. And she's just full face of makeup using the setting spray. It stays on, it really is. There's a girl that works for us here in LA, and she'll literally just like aggressively rub her face, full foundation still on somehow. Like, if you guys have an issue, let me tell you, sometimes when you get older, I find that our body chemistry changes and it just eats makeup. Like I did a lady's makeup that used to work for us. She was probably in her 60s. And like several minutes later, I was like, did you wash your entire face off? She's like, no, my face eats the makeup. If that happens to you, listen, it happens. But using the setting spray really helps. You were in San Diego in July, the best city and the best month because it's my birthday month. I hope you had fun. Let me know what you did while you were here. All right, so I like to end these calls. We got a minute left with like my desert island must-haves. First of all, let's take a look at this final look. We've got the Beautyverse palette. The cheek is cheeking. The Pillow Talk lips are lipping. The brows look good. Okay. So top 3 desert island must-haves because I can't take everything, but maybe I will this time. Number 1, Beautyverse Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love Palette. 9 gorgeous shades, some mattes, some frosts, some glitters. Stays on really gorgeous. Love her. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to cheat because technically this counts as 1. This is my second item. Comes with an Eyes to Mesmerize and Pillow Talk. A Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand, a Pillow Talk Lip Cheat, and a Pillow Talk Lipstick. So that's my second desert island option. Last but not least, this is my other one. If I'm on a desert island, I'm going to be hot, right? So I'm going to bring the setting spray, not 1 but 2, maybe 1 I'm setting my makeup for those long days under the sun. And maybe the other one I'm drinking because it's a desert. Don't drink it. Just kidding. Setting only and priming my makeup is what I'm using this for on my desert island. So those are my 3 products. I've had so much fun with you guys. I hope you are enjoying the look. Shop charlottetilbury.com for all of your Charlotte Tilbury must-haves this holiday season. She's got everything for everyone, from skincare sets to color sets to fragrance sets. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to use Joyphoria, which is one of Charlotte's amazing fragrances. This actually comes in a set with a full size and a cute little travel one because, again, are we traveling? Keep this one at home. Carry the travel one in your bag, your carry-on, your purse, your fanny pack, whatever it might be. Ooh, Top Gun bar. Yes, cool. You're welcome for all the tips. Make sure that you're messaging me on Instagram at Rasheena Green Artistry. Add me. I would love to be your friend back. If you have any questions about the products we used today or future products, let me know. And it's been so amazing. I hope you enjoyed the class today, and we'll see you next time. And you know what? October is around the corner, and everybody knows it's my favorite time for Halloween YouTube. So stay tuned for that coming up next month. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you later. Here's the look. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Happy Friday.